Hey, what is up, everybody? Metal Biker Dude coming at you here. What a weekend. Lot coming your way, guys. I'm very proud of myself. All right, enough toot my own horn here. We're back to Felix, my brother, and we're back to the Art of Dialog. This dude is absolutely slaying it. I don't know his name, but I just call him Art. But man, he's doing a lot of things that we need to be done. He's doing a lot of the heavy lifting for us here by uncovering, and it's not just this stuff. He has went into other areas too, but the Tupac stuff, what it was really like at the time. And the only way to really get a true handle on that without video of his entire life, right, is to talk to the people that he was closest to. That's where the truth is always going to be found. And we've been doing that. And that is all thanks to the Art of Dialog channel. So mad respect for this dude. And again, he is absolutely slaying it. And we're going to check out another one here. And we're back to Pac here. The name of this one is titled, Tupac told me he was going to get murdered at 25 and he wasn't going to live long enough to have kids. We now know that that is a fact. And it's a sad world because of it. But here we are, pulling back the veil again. All thanks to Felix. Thank you, brother.
The One Nation album that Tupac was planning, how did that come about? Because Tupac wanted you and Greg Nice on the album.
Yes. So the thing was, here was the crazy part. So he's doing the One Nation album. When he first started doing it, I had no idea. I didn't know. And so during that time, Greg and I, we were having our creative differences. He was doing what he was doing. I was doing what I was doing. And so we weren't talking on a regular basis. And so I don't know if you've seen the other interviews where he talks about how that went down for him with Pac, but the thing was, he had reached out and called Death Row. Now this is the type of real motherfucker Pac was. He calls how many people, how many motherfuckers even take their messages when they, like you're on a record company, right? Somebody might say, yo, somebody called you or whatever, you might just go, oh, what? All right, cool. You just keep it moving. Yeah, all right, whatever. So Greg called Death Row and left a message for Pac. As soon as Pac came into Death Row, he received the message and he called him. And so Greg let him know his scenario. Yo, boom, 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 right now. Boom, boom, boom. I'm trying to do this. I'm trying to do that. I ain't got no situation. Because at that time, we were free agents. And so Pac was like, nigga, what do you mean, nigga? As long as I'm eating, you eat. We're Smooth, man. Boom, boom, boom. He was like, Smooth is cool, man. Smooth is just chilling. He's chilling with his family. He was like, all right, bet. So take this information. Long story short. Boom. So Greg, what Pac would do, because he did the same thing with me after we ended up speaking, is he would give you this travel agent's number. And this lady would just be like 24 hours on speed dial. You could call her, and this is what he told me. He said, listen, man, I'm going to give you this lady a number. You could call. I don't give a fuck if it's 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning. You need to fly somewhere, blah, 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 blah. She got you. So he did that with Greg. So he makes the call, blah, 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 blah. And Greg goes out there with about, I don't know, he came out there with some of his crew that he was running with. And, later on, one of his boys was telling me, he said, yo, Smooth, when we landed, Pac was looking for you. Like he was, you could tell he was expecting to see you. He said, when we got off the plane and we started walking to the limo, he was standing there, and the first thing he said, yo, where's Smooth? Like that. And Greg was like, yo, you know how Smooth is, man. I can't find that nigga, man. He probably with his family. He was like, and so he said, Pac said, y'all all right? Y'all niggas ain't beefing or nothing, right? And he was like, no, we not beefing. We cool. Boom. He's like, all right. And, bam, fast forward. So now they're working on the album. I have no fucking idea. I ain't got a clue. So as time is going on, motherfuckers is asking about me because when they see Nice Move, they see us as one. You know what I'm saying? Like synonymous. So they're gonna ask one about the other. This shit always happens. People see me, how's Greg? Yo, he good, my nigga. Whatever. So as more people are getting involved with the project, they're asking them like, fucking Smooth. He don't want to come out and say, man, we ain't really thinking alike right now. I don't know, whatever. So he keeps telling niggas I can't find him. So one time he said that, but Eric B was there in the studio. So Eric B, he know me. That's Eric B. Eric B. Rakim, this is my nigga. So he had my number. So Eric like, can't find Smooth? He calls me. Eric called me. I pick up. Eric funny. He come on the phone. Yo, Smooth, man, what the fuck's going on, man? I'm like, what's up, nigga? Yo, man, why you ain't here out here in Cali, man? On this One Nation album. I said, what the fuck you talking about? What? Who? He said, man, nigga, Pac out here, Greg out here, boom, boom, boom. I said, really? I said, I didn't know. He said, man, he got all these niggas, Buckshot Shorty. He got all these motherfuckers from the East Coast, nigga. Why you not here? I said, dude, I had no idea. He said, man, then Greg told me he was calling you, nigga. The fuck you? I said, if you don't stop fucking playing with me, E. I said, you just called me, right? He said, yeah. I said, and I picked up, right? He's like, yeah. I said, so what the fuck is you saying to me? He was like, okay, fuck that. Tomorrow, matter of fact, I'm gonna give you a number to Pac. I said, yeah, I do it, nigga. Next day, I'm knocked out. My daughter, Genesis, shout out to Genesis. She was about, I wanna say 7. Yeah, she was like 7 years old. So she comes downstairs. Now I done forgot about the conversation with Eric B. And she comes and she's shaking me. And she goes, Daddy, somebody named Tupac is on the phone. Like that. And I was like, what? She said, somebody named Tupac is on the phone. So I get up. I go upstairs, the fucking phone on the table. You know, the kids snatch shit off the wall when it ring, throw it on the table. So I pick up the phone and it's my nigga. He like, yo, what up, nigga? I'm like, Pac? He was like, what's up? I was like, my nigga, what's going on? Is everything good? So he's bringing me up to speed and he's talking to me and he goes, so you down? You down to rock with me? I said, Pac, are you out your fucking mind? Of course. He said, man, I know how you be Smooth. You just be laid back, nigga. You might not, you might be seeing all this. I said, Pac, nigga, it's me, nigga. The fuck you mean? He said, yeah. He said, all right, well, fuck that. Matter of fact, get a pen. So I get a pen, and I had this piece of paper for a long time, and I lost it over the years. He goes, get a pen, and he started telling me all these numbers. So he gave me 2 numbers for him, a number for his mom, a number for the travel agent, and a number for his cousin, Jamala. Shout out to Jamala. And ironically, this is how I was able to contact all of the people after he passed away. The shit was just crazy. So he gives me all the numbers. And he said, Greg told me that you working on a solo album. I said, yeah. He said, all right, nigga. He said, well, listen. He was like, Simon, he kept saying Simon. He was like, Simon wants to sign y'all with Death Row. He said, so I got my own label now. And he said, and I want to put y'all on the One Nation album. He said, nigga, we're going to put in some work. He said, I want y'all to be on the One Nation album.
That's how to be interesting.
He said, but on my label, y'all both could do your own solo album, nigga. You know I know. And he's like, and he said, and Simon want to sign y'all to Death Row. So I said, who the fuck is Simon? He said, oh, that's what I call Suge. He said, because whatever he say, niggas do. Simon says. Yo, I fell out. I said, yo, you a crazy ass nigga. So long story short, boom, boom, boom. We talking about 2 days later. I called him. I was like, all right, nigga. Because my thing was, I told him, I said, I'm not coming out there empty-handed. I just don't like to show up empty-handed, nigga. So I said, I got to go and get my masters from different studios, because I've been working at about 3 studios, and I want to go get the masters, and then I come out there. And he was like, nigga, you can just come out here and go. I said, nigga, I gotta bring my shit so you can hear the direction I'm going. He's like, right, you right. Go get your shit, nigga, get your shit. I said, oh, and this is what he told me. He said, yo, nigga, first thing we gonna do, he said, first, wait, let me rewind that. He says, Simon wants y'all to sign at Death Row. Matter of fact, he want to talk to you. Stay by your phone. And he called me back with Suge on the phone. And that was crazy. And nigga Suge was like, yo, what up, folks? And I was like, yo, what's up, man? He was like, yeah, man. He said, Pac is over here. He love y'all. And if Pac love y'all, I love y'all. I did my research. I know y'all present in the hood. This is important to me. As long as you go back to the hood. And he's just going into his shit. So I was like, hey, my nigga. He said, now I did my research. I know y'all own y'all publishing. You know, everybody that come on death row, I give them $1 million. I give them $1 million and I put $1 million behind them. If you can't blow up with $1 million and $1 million behind you, you ain't no star. Y'all niggas are stars. I already know. Def Jam was fucking up. Let me do my job. I was just like, hey, I like the way you talk, nigga. Talk that talk to me. Bam. So now I'm hype. Nigga, I'm so hype. I run downstairs. My wife, man, peace and blessings be upon her. You know, I lost my queen a couple of years ago. But that was my day one rider. We was together 32 years. Shout out to Keisha Barnes, Keisha V, my
Shout
queen.
out.
Nigga. I runs downstairs. Yo, Key, listen. Nigga, about to get $1 million from Suge. I'm just going into my shit. I'm hype. Can we go to LA? And she just was like, she just was sitting there quiet like, word, babe. I was like, baby, what the fuck is wrong with you? She was like, I don't know, Smooth, man. I said, what? She said, you know me. She was like, I hit it from the gut. I said, what? She said, something. As soon as you said death row, I felt something inside. I don't know. And I was just like, oh, no, don't worry about that shit. You know what I'm saying? I know Cali, baby. Come on now. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't worry about that. I started my Eddie Murphy fast talking shit. No, baby. Don't worry about that shit. I'm going to go get this money. You going to like it. Watch. You going to like it. And I'm on my bullshit, right? So, you know, that goes by. So Pac, he was hyped.
Interesting.
You know, we would talk every other day or whatever. And he was like, yo, nigga, first thing we going to do. And I'll tell you another funny story with him. He goes, the first thing we going to do. He said, you know, I just bought a new house. He said, so when I pick you up from the airport, nigga, you could stay at my crib. He said, nigga, I got like 12 rooms or whatever. He's like, you can stay at my crib, or, what he said? You could stay at my crib, or you could go to the hotels with you, because it was these two hotels we used to always go to. And he was like, and then you could get some of that $30 orange juice, nigga, you be drinking. Now, the funny part about that was, one time he came to see me in a hotel, right? In West Hollywood, shit was flying swanky. I'm getting into my shit now, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm in my bag. So we recording, so I want to relax. And I had just started getting massages and shit. So I was getting a massage. So when he knocked on the door, you know, the masseuse have the door open. He come and he stand in the door like, do. So I look up, I'm like, what up, baby? Come on in that pocket. I said, nigga, what the fuck is you doing? I said, I'm getting a massage, nigga. I said, shit is good for you, nigga. You know, right? So he like, yeah. And so he just smiling and shit. I said, so she go to do some shit. She go in the bathroom for a minute. He was like, so yo, like, this like some happy ending shit? And I was like, he said, cause that bitch is bad. I was like, oh nah, ain't no happy ending. She just come to do a gig. He was like, shit, nigga, if I was you, nigga, I'd have to triple up price or something. That bitch is bad. I'm like, yeah. So after she leave, we chilling. And I had ordered breakfast. I said, yo, nigga, boom, you know, you want to eat something? This shit. I said, nigga, you ain't never had eggs this fluffy. And I'm going into my bullshit, right? I said, nigga, no, hold up. Every day. So I'm telling him, I said, every day I'll be drinking fresh squeezed orange juice, nigga. So now he looking at me like, what? I said, yeah. So they brought the breakfast.
It's not exactly hood talk, right? Masseuses and fresh squeezed orange juice.
I was like, yeah. So he was like, damn, that shit look good. No, fuck that. Order me one of them. So order him some breakfast. I said, then bring another pitcher of orange juice. So he picked the shit up. He said, nah, this hotel's so crazy. Man, what they setting you back for with this shit? So he picked up the receipt and he saw that the orange juice was $35. So he said, nigga, you paying $35 for this fucking orange juice? I said, yeah, nigga, taste that shit. He said, oh, man, nigga, ain't no fucking pitcher of orange juice worth no $35, Smooth. You tripping. I said, nigga, taste that shit. That nigga taste that fresh squeeze. He said, God damn, this shit is delicious. I said, yeah. So we laughed, man. I said, I got you one, nigga. So long story short, what he said, look, I'm going to bring you back. He said, first thing we're going to do, I take you to the hotel. You can get some of that fucking $30 orange juice you like, nigga. He said, and then we going to go. He said, then we going to go house shopping. Because he had seen the last time we were together, I was in LA for a minute, so I had pictures of, I tried to set the hotel room up like my crib. So I had pictures of my kids and all that. Oh, man. And we was bugging. And he saw a picture at that time. It was my oldest daughter and my son. And my daughter was holding my son on her lap. She was like 4 in the picture, I believe, and he was like 1.5. So she's just holding him on her lap. And when he came in the room, he looked and he said, "That's your kids?" And I said, "Yeah." He said, "Oh man, Smooth. Man, that's beautiful, man. He said, "You a great father, man." He said, "These kids is lucky, man." You know, and I was like, "Yeah." I said, "Nigga, you'll make a great father." And he was like, "Nah, I ain't gonna be no father." I said, "What you talking about?" He said, "Nigga, I ain't gonna be around long enough to have kids." And I said, "What the fuck you talking about, Pac?" And he was like, "Oh no, I seen it already, nigga." No, he said, "I ain't gonna be around long enough to have no kids." I said, "Yo, Pac, listen." I said, "How old are you?" And he was like 22, no, about 23. And I said, "How old are you?" He's like 23. He said, "Nigga, I'm telling you, I ain't gonna live past 25." Right now, when I was younger, I used to think the same thing. So when he said that to me, I was like, "Yo, my nigga, no, no."
Yeah, yeah. I was going to say, everybody thinks that, especially guys. For whatever reason, 35, 36 is a number that we just can't compute at the age of 17, 18 years old. Every guy goes through that for some reason. I don't know why that is, because I was convinced 36 was my year. Yeah. I'll be there in a couple years, so we'll see.
No, listen. No, because at that time, I'm like 28, almost like 30. So I'm like, "Nah, nigga, it don't go like that. Trust me, I used to feel the same way." So I'm trying to talk him off that shit. That nigga Pac turned around. I'm going into my shit. "No, I used to feel the same way, nigga. Watch. Right, 25 gonna come, you gonna still be here." And I'm going into my fucking rah-rah talk. That nigga just looked at me, man, with a dead-ass stare and said, "Smooth, listen. I already synced it. I know how I'm gonna go out, nigga." And I was like, "All right, nigga." You know what I'm saying? And so when that shit happened at 25, I was floored, nigga. I was fucking floored.
Yeah, we are. Right? That's real talk, man. You know, unfortunately, we got moments like this for these interviews where, you know, they're clearly humbling, to say the least. But, you know, another unintended consequence that's happened from these Art of Dialogue interviews is I'm getting to know a lot of these other people, the supporting cast, a lot more. I didn't know much of anything about Smooth B. So getting to know him, there's two things I want to say. Dude is a cool ass cat, and he needs to quit smoking cigarettes or whatever the hell he's smoking that makes him cough like that. But anyway, this is so good, man. This is so enjoyable, these videos. And I could literally do this all day long. I love this stuff, man. And Felix, thank you for it. Thank you for it. I mean that from the bottom of my heart, brother. Thank you. These are just awesome, and it's so helpful to me coming in after the fact, learning about a lot of this stuff, because you got to be really careful about what you're listening to, who you're listening to, what you're reading, you know, all of those things. You know, and the beauty of the Art of Dialogue interviews is that he kind of removes a lot of the bullshit that we have to try to sift through when we're reading or listening, watching. There's things that you just have to look for. You know, everybody's got their own angle, right? And just things like that. You got to pay attention to those things in order to get to the truth. Okay? He is doing a lot of the heavy lifting for us in that. Because he's vetting these people. He knows who they are, and he knows their story before they even get there. So then he knows the appropriate questions to ask to get them to open up about certain things. And he's killing it for me. I absolutely love his channel. It's awesome. So is Felix. So are my patrons. Peace.